Oh, we're starting?
Oh, yeah. I mean, if you want.
Okay.
Buster is gone today.
Buster has to hang out with his mother. So
yeah. Happy Mother's Day.
Happy Mother's Day.
Happy MILF Day. I'm just kidding. Happy Mother's Day, everybody.
We're just playing. Yeah, Mother's Day.
Yeah.
My mom's really cool. Thank you, Mom.
The day we pray to our mothers.
My stomach hurts, dog.
Why does your stomach hurt?
I don't know. No, it's not a good sign, though.
I got a shit, dog. As he goes to reach for more espresso.
Yeah. Well, I just started drinking the espresso, so I don't think it's the espresso, but it could be. It totally could be.
There's a lot of factors that fuck your stomach up, man.
Yeah, like those 11 that I drank last night.
Nasty.
It could be that. But I don't know. I'm not too sure.
Well, what? Monday? Yeah, Monday. Monday, I went to the Turnstile concert. If anybody knows what Turnstile is, they're a punk band. And they're probably like the most popular punk band right now, in my opinion. They just have the like most following I've seen.
Yeah.
And we were their show after they went to Coachella. So like people were just making jokes in the crowd like our show was super underwhelming or some shit. But for my first punk show, that shit was fucking badass. Like got to see like 5 or 6 bands play and like it was fucking just nuts. Like I saw people getting fucking like just fucking tossed. Like people like the stereotype is at punk concerts they fucking like go hard as shit, but they really do, bro.
Yeah.
Like did I tell you about the dude who almost cracked his head open?
Yeah.
Yeah, that shit was fucking crazy. Fucking like 6 inches from the ground. There was and like I don't know, dude. There was so much crowd surfing. It was crazy, and like people were swimming on top of people. Like when they started coming towards the front, and security guards were about to grab them, they start swimming the other way.
Swimming.
I'm not even joking. Like literally in that motion, like swimming, like grabbing people, like because there were some fucking like giant dudes just jumping on top of bitches. Like that guy who did a flip and almost cracked his skull open, literally jumped off a bitch's shoulder. Like. Yeah.
Damn, what would you rate the concert out of 10?
What I rated out of 10?
Yeah, what would you rate it?
I'd rate it like a 9.5.
Damn.
It was crazy, dude. Like,
That's
like,
cool.
dude, it like the first show, the first punk band played, and it was like the venue was like kind of getting filled up, and it was like, oh, this is the crowd, this is it, and then it just kept filling up, and then by the time that Citizen was on, which is the people before Turnstile. It was full, bro. Like, yeah. I turned around and I saw people all the way to the back wall and people up on the balcony full. Like, people, like, it was crazy how many people were there. And especially when Turnstile came out and they had the lights on, I turned around just to look and it was full, like, packed, dude. How many people were there? Like, I'm pretty sure they couldn't even mosh because there were so many people there. Or if they did, they were doing it, like, I couldn't see it. I'll never forget fucking... Woody hits the mic really close to his face and goes, I want to go fast. And then, like, within that second, just everything just goes ape shit. Like, like guitars start playing. Everybody's, like, there's fucking people already crowd surfing. People up in the air.
That sounds like a fucking...
It was insane.
Sounds like a nice cool
Like, I
moment.
really cannot explain... Like, I'm trying to explain it and, like, make it sound cool, but I just really can't explain how cool it actually was.
Yeah.
Yeah. And for a genre that's kind of like, in some people's eyes, dying out, that was a cool way to like watch it, like being revived in my eyes.
Yeah.
Like it wasn't like, dude, that whole saying of rock and roll can never die, bro. It can't, bro. It's everywhere, bro. Like, even hip hop does like Zillakami and all them. Yeah. It's all it's like trap
rock,
metal.
Yeah, they have like rock elements.
Yeah. And so well they have guitars.
That's the real future of, like, rock, really.
Yeah, it's going to be 808 beats. And like,
it's going to be, like, well, that's the future of, like, everything. It's just going to mix together, like...
That's what I mean, though, like,
country has rap elements, rap has rock elements, rock has, like, fucking pop elements.
That's
and
why.
rap elements.
That's why, in this day and age, it's kind of hard to like put. In my opinion, it's kind of hard to put artists and music in genres.
Yeah.
When in reality, it's just a mix of a bunch of different things. Like, there's artists that make, like Trippie Redd, for example, one of the most, in my eyes, versatile people. Like he made a rock album, he made an EDM album, he made a pop album, he just makes, and he has all these different sounds, and like, I can't say I like all of them. Like I can't say I've listened to all of them, but the ones I have listened to is like, that's cool to see like somebody not really like focusing on just one thing. They want to try it all.
Yeah.
And that's kind of what I hope for future artists is like the whole egotistical era that we live in right now with music, where like people just rap about bitches and money. I hope it doesn't necessarily need to, I don't want it to change. I just want somebody to like, instead of getting all that money and just spending it on a car, why not spend it on like getting better at your craft, Like, so how do you guys feel about the government trying to overturn abortion? My biggest fear about it is that that's like, we've already taken a step forward and now we're taking 2 steps back with that. And I feel like it's just gonna, I'm afraid that it's gonna get too much. Like me and my brother were talking about like America's like kind of descending into a third world country slowly. Like we're like, so eventually I feel like we're not gonna be on top, and I feel like that has something to do with it. Where like our government doesn't listen, and they're doing shit like that. We're like, it's like,
so.
Like if it starts with abortion, what if they take away like gay marriage, and then like take away weed again, and it just keeps going back, and then we have to build it all up again. Like I don't know.
Yeah.
Because that has happened, and history has done that. Like where we took away booze.
Yeah.
Like we had booze, took away booze, then brought it back.
Yeah.
And it was because people were angry, and I feel like it won't pass just because people are angry about it. There is I don't really see why we shouldn't have that.
Why we shouldn't have like abortions?
Well, just that option for someone.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Like not necessarily like don't use it as a birth control.
Yeah, exactly.
But if like something happened and you're like, I can't have this, or you're not ready, or an accident, just an accident in general, like you should have the choice of like, I don't want it, I wouldn't be able to take care of it, or I don't want to take care of it,
Yeah. I mean,
maybe that's the wrong way of explaining it too,
but yeah, like the sort of like the outside cases where it's not being used like as a birth control, like with like rape and fucking incest, and like also like cases where the mother could die if she gives birth to it, like that's a big thing too. If they took that away, that'd be super fucked up. Like if that's what they're talking about, like then just no abortions at all. That's not.
I'm pretty sure that's what they're pushing towards.
Yeah, like even if the mother was gonna die like that, they're like, sorry, fucking you had sex, like that's pretty fucked up.
Yeah, I mean that's how it used to be.
Yeah.
Like you had sex, you got pregnant. Well, that sucks.
Yeah, and they find something who's kind of.
And that's the other thing. I feel like that's not a good environment for you to raise a kid like that, with that mindset of like, fuck, now I have to raise this kid. Like you should.
No, it's not.
A healthy relationship with your kid is when you.
Adoption, but.
Yeah, but a healthy relationship with your kid is when you tell it or when you want it.
Yeah.
You can't. It's hard to appreciate and do the right thing for something that you don't actually want. That sounds fucked up.
That's deep. That's actually deep.
Yeah. I mean, I think about that like. It's like with child abuse, I guess. Like it's like that parent wasn't fit for it because they never wanted it in the first place, and so when it came out, it's like, oh, I'm pissed.
Yeah.
Just one more thing to worry about. I don't know. Maybe that's their mindset on it. I've thought about things like that, but also maybe that person's just a shitty person. I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah, it's tough. It's tough.
Yeah, because the right person would like buckle down and do it.
feel like we should put some like this is kind of like weird, like to go off what we were just talking about, but like there are plenty of like people out there who are like perfectly fit, like they have good careers and stuff, like they're perfectly fit to have like a baby, and they choose not to. Um, like I feel like we should like incentivize people to have kids.
Why?
Because we need like kids, like we need to like keep the population like going.
Yeah.
You know, like because like if we're gonna like we could end up like Japan, like where their population just dropped by like 600 million people.
Yeah, but isn't that because they put population
have, like,
regulation into effect? They could only have one kid.
In Japan?
Oh, Japan. I'm sorry.
I know China does that. I don't know if Japan does
China.
that.
I thought you said China.
I don't know really what's happening in Japan, like what factors are happening with that, but like, because you can have like a really top heavy like population where it's like just a bunch of old people and not enough young people, and then like your economy shrinks and shit and everything gets worse for everybody. But yeah, like maybe actually pay women like just to like take care of their babies. Like have like a fucking fund for that. Like
yeah,
that'd be cool. Or like, you know, maybe pay dads too or something. Or maybe don't charge them like 30 grand to have a baby at the hospital.
Yeah, it's fucking ridiculous.
Yeah. Like when I heard about that the other day, I was like,
Dude.
what the fuck?
So, what makes a good movie? In your opinion, what makes a good movie?
Oh, what makes a good movie?
Yeah.
Well, I have different wants and needs for my movies than most other people. Really, I mean, it just has to. Usually, a movie that like has like a good love element, like there's romance in there.
Oh, for sure. I agree with that. Yeah, romance definitely makes a movie for me, in some circumstances, for sure. But
yeah, usually there's like an underdog hero guy. You know, that's always nice to have. Or like, I don't know. It just obviously like engaging, like where you're not like sitting through a couple scenes and you're like, fuck, I don't even want to watch. Like, just keeps you engaged. Like the first time you watch it, if you're like actually getting like anxious and shit, like with what's happening in the movie, like that's pretty cool. Like you're actually like that's an actual like experience with a movie. Like that's cool. I don't know, just something you can actually watch and be interested in for like 2 hours, like is pretty much like the bare minimum. I don't know. My favorite movie lately is probably Forrest Gump.
It's a great movie.
That's probably like the best movie I've ever seen.
That is, yeah, arguably, yeah.
Yeah, that movie's really good. But yeah, what do you think makes a good movie?
Definitely like comedy, love, you know, like what you said earlier, like romance, action.
Yeah.
I'd like to see all of those in one movie.
Yeah.
Definitely will tie me in. It's just, I don't know, I'm a big guy in all the elements of like attraction, and like that'll attract someone for sure. My favorite current movie, it's tough because I've seen so many.
Yeah.
But at the moment, it would have to be. You ever watch the blue Avatar?
Oh, Avatar?
Yeah.
No, I never watched Avatar actually.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I'll do when you get the chance. Watch it.
I think Ashton has it.
It's good.
Yeah.
It's really good.
They're coming out with the second Avatar, right?
Yeah, they're supposed to come out in 2021.
Yeah.
Like they said that back in like.
Yeah.
years ago.
Yeah, I saw they like came out with like a little bit of like preview stuff or some like at some maybe festival or some shit they showed it.
Right.
But yeah, it's like The Way of the Water or something like that. The name of it.
Is that what it's called? The Way of the Water?
Yeah, it's like something like that because it's like underwater, I think.
Really?
Yeah, I think so. Let me look it up. I just saw some stuff about this.
You haven't seen it, bro? If you get the chance, definitely watch it. It's...
Yeah, Avatar: The Way of the Water.
It's so good. There's so much action and the CGI in it is amazing.
Yeah.
So good. It takes the cake for me.
That's cool.
Yeah. Boaster P.
All right, let's get down to the nitty gritty. Let's get down to the hard questions.
Oh shit.
What's your perfect meal? Perfect meal.
There
Pick
you
it
go.
out.
Let me think about it. You want me to go first or you want to go first?
Okay.
My perfect meal
Mac and cheese and ketchup.
on the side, yeah, that'd be so fire. Wagyu steak.
Whoa.
Whoa. I'd have to say, like, 3 to 4 breakfast burritos.
Perfect meal, Blake. Like.
I know, I'm giving you my meal.
You said 4 or 5 breakfast burritos.
Okay. Those are a meal.
With Wagyu steak.
Fine, I don't really... Hey, spaghetti
Wait,
and
what
meatballs.
the fuck? Hold up. Are you missing a tooth?
Yeah.
How?
Work.
Damn.
Okay, were you gonna explain it or what?
Oh, I tripped, and I got pushed, and I hit the side of a railing.
That sucks.
Your tooth came out?
Yeah.
When did that happen?
Pretty recent, like 2 months ago.
Damn.
Shit
What?
hurt. Yeah, that shit hurt.
And I'm just now noticing.
Yeah, it sucked.
Anyways, your perfect meal.
Spaghetti and meatballs.
Oh my god, bro. You're just like ordering off like a menu. This isn't
That's
like
my
a
meal. Spaghetti meatballs.
What? With Wagyu steak and 5
No,
breakfast
just spaghetti
burritos?
meatballs. I love spaghetti meatballs.
That's it?
That's pretty good. I like spaghetti meatballs.
Yeah.
I'm actually not that big. I like white sauce pasta.
Ooh yeah, like Alfredo.
Yeah, I don't like.
Like
Marinara is alright.
Some chicken Alfredo is fucking great.
Yeah. I like shrimp Alfredo.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Shrimp Alfredo's good.
Fuck.
Shrimp stew, shrimp salad,
Perfect meal would be like.
shrimp burger.
It would be like crab. Like a king crab
Yeah.
with butter. And then like. Mashed potatoes and like good gravy. Like a third like side, you know, or like a second side besides the potatoes. Fuck, man, baby corn. Baby corn is so fire, dude. Baby corn is so underrated.
Baby
It's like-
corn.
yeah, baby
Like,
corn.
is it sweet?
Oh, I never really.
Kinda. I don't know. It's hard to describe. It
I
just
never
tastes
ate
like
it
corn.
at school.
What?
I never ate it at school.
Dude, I
that was like the one
fucking-
thing that I wouldn't eat because it just seemed fucking.
I don't like
Nah, bro. That shit was fucking gas.
Is it just
fire.
like corn?
Yeah, it's just tiny corn.
Oh, okay, that's good.
It's good as
Yeah,
fuck,
I love
dude. I love that shit. But yeah, it'd probably be like king crab, potatoes, and baby corn. Sounds like the perfect meal right there. I would eat that every day if I could.
Really?
Every single day. If I could eat crab every single day, that I would fucking do it.
Yeah.
That sounds so good. And I'm not even like talking like I'm talking like just boil it with salt and then pull it out and then I'll just melt butter and dip, like crack it open and dip it in the butter. Like just like that. I don't want it in a biscuit. I don't want it cooked anymore. Just boil it one time. Gucci.
I'd probably. I would have like a 16-ounce steak. Like my dad used to make, like marinated for like 3 fucking days. And just like. Just put like. Just regular, like, just real plain, like, with the marinade, obviously, but, like, just, like, some salt and pepper on that bitch. Chop that up. Super good. That's the main part. And then, like, some mashed potatoes and gravy. I love mashed potatoes, dude. I always have loved mashed potatoes. Like, some good mashed potatoes, like, not too runny.
Yeah.
Like nice and chunky.
Yeah, like,
like not too
just,
wet.
Like got that fluff to them.
Yeah. Like, some real mashed potatoes, like, out of real
Yeah.
fucking potatoes.
Like mashed. Like
Yeah.
actually like boiled potato and it's mashed.
Yeah.
Sour cream.
Yeah.
Oh.
Sounds good.
Fuck, I could go for a potato.
Or maybe even a baked potato.
like a
instead of
potato
mashed
stuffer?
potatoes.
Dude.
It's like a stuffed baked potato.
Mm.
Like some
Dude,
cheese and bacon and
Like,
fucking.
dude, the perfect
Cilantro on that bit.
perfect baked potato is when you like melt that butter, or like you mash it up a little bit with your fork and then you melt butter on top of it, and then it kind of like makes like the potato softer
Yeah.
all the way through.
Yeah.
So fire.
Yeah, so mashed potatoes are like a baked potato, but the steak And then, maybe a biscuit too.
A biscuit.
Like a Popeye's biscuit?
On that bitch. What?
Like a Popeye's biscuit?
I mean, like a homemade biscuit.
Okay, because those are dry.
Yeah.
Popeye's biscuits are
A
dry.
homemade biscuit.
Yeah, like a straight up homemade biscuit.
Like fluffy and
Dude,
terrible.
honest opinion, Popeyes is overrated.
I mean, it might be overrated, but I still actually really like it.
I like their fries. Their fries, don't get me wrong.
I actually do not. Their chicken sandwich is actually kind of. I don't like it.
I never tried the chicken sandwich.
I took one bite and it was gag worthy, bro.
Yeah.
Like it was like, nah, I didn't take one bite. Like it was like when I got towards because like the crispy part is good. Once you get there towards the meaty part of the chicken, where it's like the thicker.
It's literally the
It's
middle
like
part.
it's I don't know. It's slimy, bro.
It
It
is.
tastes kind of weird. Comes in this bag and it looks like they just kind of like tossed it around a little bit and then they gave it to you. Looks like somebody grabbed the bag and then just smashed it in between their hands.
Yeah.
And then they handed it to you and then you get it and it's like, oh, this is very appealing. One pickle on the top.
Yeah.
Nothing else.
Yeah.
Not fire. In my opinion.
I just get like the tenders and a biscuit. Some fucking. I think they have like the blackened ranch.
Their macaroni and cheese is not. It's all right for mac and cheese coming out of a window, but
I'm just happy to have a place like that out here where I can get some chicken and a biscuit and fucking.
Chicken and a
we'll just like switch it up instead of just going to McDonald's all
Yeah.
the time or
Like, I'm
Taco
gonna,
Bell.
I'm gonna
or-
be hitting Popeyes for sure. It opens on the 10th.
Okay.
Do you guys like cats?
I'm allergic.
Oh yeah.
Cats are alright.
I think they're cute.
They're just alright to me.
Yeah.
They're just living in their own world. They're
You don't
chill
really-
out. That's
you
what I
don't-
like about it.
You don't
Yeah.
really have.
They don't bother you.
Yeah.
That's why I don't like them. That's why I like a dog. It's unconditional love.
I love that too, but like every once in a while, like I don't know, it'd be nice.
Your
to
dog can do its own thing too, but like a cat just literally does not give a fuck, bro. You'd be like, "Come here," and it does not give a fuck. You'll pet
I
it.
feel like if I go like that, my cat will come up to me, and like love on me. Like my cat will like come up and love on me like whenever I want. At least with my cat.
That's what I'm saying. Most cats don't do. Or
Yeah.
I feel like most cats don't do that.
Yeah.
They just kind of do their own thing. They want to be pet when they want to be pet.
Yeah.
Which is maybe why people like them. They're a little bit more independent, but.
Yeah. Sometimes the dog like overwhelms me. Because it's so much in my face. I'm like, whoa, back the fuck up, dude.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah. I like it a little bit, but like
I'm
if
a
they're-
really.
they're like really crazy like that, it's like just fucking get out of my fucking face. Like
Yeah.
honestly.
See, that's the part. I don't know. Like most people react that way.
Yeah.
Most people would react that way and be like, "Get the fuck out of my face." But I don't know. When a dog does that to me, it's like, "Oh, it's just a dog."
So, am I interrupting anything?
No, we're just talking about
cats and dogs.
and what our preference is on that.
Yeah, just ask them if they like cats.
Okay. I really like the skinless cats. Or
Siamese-
skinless.
Ew!
Not skinless. No.
I know what you're talking about. Furless. Yeah.
Siamese
Looks
cat.
like a ball
Siamese-
sack.
The bald cats.
Bro, they're
Dude,
cool.
They are
dude. Have you seen how people have to
Different
clean out
creatures.
their
They're
ears like
scary to
every
look
morning?
at.
Have you seen how people have to clean out their ears every morning? Because
Cats?
those cats don't have hairs
Oh,
that stop
to, like,
dust and stuff from getting in
damn.
their ears, so
Oh,
you have to like manually do
crank
it. I
it
guess.
out.
But dude, it is a nasty amount that comes out. Like a nasty amount of fucking earwax come out. I could not do that, bro. That's another reason why I can't have a cat.
Yeah.
A dog's just easy
Yeah.
too.
It's just
the most
more of like a
part.
friend instead of like a fucking like room. I fucking hate this show.
Yeah, same.
What?
I don't like it. Or
What?
Family Guy.
I like American Dad.
I don't
I
like
like
Family
American
Guy at
Dad.
all.
Nah.
Dude, I think Family Guy's actually really funny sometimes.
I think
Sometimes,
both. I think,
sometimes I'd be sitting there and I'd be cracking up.
yeah, dude. For both of them, I think they're both super funny.
Hardy har har.
Hardy har har.
Why don't you guys like them?
It's cracking Coors.
It's just not my thing.
Blake doesn't like
Yeah.
those kinds of shows.
Yeah, I don't even like South Park.
I think.
Oh yeah, you kept watching and saying, "I'm just trying to understand it." It's like, bro, it's a cartoon. Why are you trying so hard?
It's like psychoanalyzing South Park.
He was, bro. He's like trying to figure it out, and like fucking Cartman shits out gold, and he's just like, "Why'd that happen, dude? It's South Park, bro. We don't know."
Dude, did you see the episode with did you see the South Park episode with Chris Hansen?
Chris Hansen?
Yeah. Oh, it was so fucked up. It was because like Chris Hansen like one time showed up to like this pedophile's house and he ended up killing himself.
Oh yeah.
So then the South Park episode was like just a bunch of pedophiles showing up and then just shooting themselves. It was like 90 of them.
Oh my god.
They don't fuck, like they push limits.
I wonder.
That's why I like that show.
Yeah, that's why I like it too. Yeah.
How does South Park push those limits? And like, it hasn't been
Just satire.
fucking what is that?
Like canceled?
Canceled, yeah, canceled.
Like, what do you mean, like socially canceled or like taken off the air?
Just like people don't hate against it. Like you see people hate against the stupidest shit and are like, cancel this, and then South Park just does the most fucked up shit they can think of.
I think they're like grandfathered in, so it's just been around for so long. It's just now it's just accepted.
I feel like that has a lot to do with things.
Yeah, a lot of things.
I mean, it probably has been like people have like canceled it like themselves, like been like, oh, this is too far. I do not support this show. But South Park has like a strong like base of like people who love it. Yeah. So it's just kind of strong. Base. Yeah. So I think it's gonna be pretty hard to.
Shows definitely need that.
Yeah. That goes at everybody in a funny way. Like pretty much without limits. Like you gotta have that stuff as much as you need like all the safe stuff. Yeah. You know, like, cause like, if people don't get to like, cause everybody has their thoughts about everything. And it's like, it's just cool to see them like in a show or something, or like even when you're talking with your friends, like a lot of times, like a lot of people do that. Like they just go at shit. Like they just make jokes about random shit.
Oh yeah.
Or go over the lines or stuff. Like we do that all the time.
Yeah.
You know, it just gives you a release. And like you need somebody that's there in society to like just make fun of everybody and just make everybody like, you know, just be funny just to be funny. Like that's kind
shit on egos for a little bit.
Yeah, that's kind of what like SNL used to try to be. Like they would just make funny stuff or like point out a truth in like a funny way.
SNL.
It's just like shining a light on like a dark situation.
Yeah, like that's a real good comedy is.
You don't know it's a real satire show, like something that shouldn't be on the Kardashians.
Is that satire? I feel like they're 100% serious.
I don't know.
It's a horrible show, I agree.
It's just so, like, every word that comes out of every one of their mouths is, all I hear is, I am privileged. I am privileged, I am privileged. Like, dude, they complain about this. Like, dude, that show, it literally, you know how they used to say that SpongeBob kills brain cells? That show kills brain cells. I'm literally watching it and just like, why do people sit down and waste their time watching these chicks complain about the simplest things on earth?
Yeah. Yeah, no, it's pretty
like
funny.
They have the most like easy lives and like nobody does. They don't do anything for themselves. They don't do their own makeup. They don't do their own clothes.
That's why I think like luck has a really huge part in playing in somebody's success. Like that people usually don't like acknowledge.
Everybody who's really successful, like super, like hyper successful, there's luck in there.
Yeah, there's a lot of people that work hard but don't have luck and they just don't make
it's that shot in the dark.
Yeah.
You don't know. I guess Kim Kardashian's is. Most people go crazy alone.
Yeah.
So.
Okay, let's say you aren't rich and famous. Would you still donate your money? And to whom?
If I could live in my house and pay my bills and I had enough money and I didn't need anything, then yeah, probably. Kind of what my goal is with it is like make my money, make sure I'm good, then spread it whatever I don't need. Because think about fucking Jeff Bezos. He has all those fucking billions of dollars and just sits.
But most of those are tied up in like stock.
Yeah, it's not like physical
money.
Money.
He's not like sitting with like $100 billion in his bank account. Right?
Okay, but like how much is he sitting with in his bank account? Do you think?
Probably a lot because he just bought like a $500 million yacht.
You want to know?
$500
million could go to a lot of things.
I think fucking Elon should.
I think he's done a lot of. I think he's done some good though. Like Amazon is a really useful service.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
Like everybody uses Amazon. That's like that adds something to your life.
yeah, but
And to
why
the
not do
economy.
more? Like if you can,
Yeah.
like there's more. There's so much more in this world you can do. Like fucking Elon Musk, for example, how he got rich and famous was he made these things, then sold them, and then made something and sold it. So like these ideas that helped us out through like mapping, GPS mapping, that we use that I use that every time I work. We use that every time we go somewhere that we don't know where we're going. Like that's just something that like it literally no second thought has gone into like what happens if this disappears. Oh, I need a map. Like Elon Musk took away the map pretty much. He just made GPS or like the whole idea behind GPS. And same with PayPal. The whole idea of transferring money through the internet instead of like cash or like through the bank or however like a check.
Yeah.
Like
mailing.
Like it's just like those are ideas. We're like nowadays it's part of our lives. Like I Venmo people all the time.
Yeah.
I fucking I use my maps all the time. So yeah, I feel like that's where it falls into. Yeah, well that's what I mean. We're like, but I mean, Elon and like again Elon is like making electric cars and trying to go to Mars and shit. Like he's just constantly trying to do more things with his money, and you could say he could do more. I mean, he bought Twitter, and people are scared about that or whatever, but it's whatever. But that's where I feel like Jeff Bezos could also be doing things too, and like Bill Gates could be doing things. Maybe they do, and I just don't know. But like, I feel like there's a lot of like we were talking.
Bill Gates is one of the
donates a lot of money.
Yeah, Bill Gates is one of the best people.
Yeah, he seems like a good person to be honest.
He seems pretty cool.
Yeah, but I don't know. I just like that whole picture or that whole thing of like this. I am this grain of rice, and then this huge pile is Jeff Bezos' grains of rice.
It's crazy how those smart people are like slowly becoming like how quickly smarter people started ruling our societies instead of like stronger people.
Yeah.
Like that, it's just so quick. Humans have been around for like millions of years, and only up till like recently, relatively speaking,